Women do not have a problem with the passport bros. What we have a problem with is on black women as a reason to go over to take advantage of women who are not financially stable. You're going over there to find somebody who's going to treat you like a king in all your mediocrity. Don't blame us for that.
I gotta go over what I've seen. They cater to you to a T. I know someone that has married someone and brought her over here. It looks like she's out of magazine.
She would be a model over here, right? Do you think if she was born in America, she would be with him?
No, she would not be with him.
Do you know why? Because they're poor. Y'all are taking advantage of these women, blaming us. Black women are this, black women are that, as if we're causing you to take advantage of these women. Leave us the out of it.
She said, treat you like a king in all your mediocrity. And what's funny about that is that that's what women do. You want to be treated like a queen in all your mediocrity and unwillingness and bad attitude and all of the above. And that's the reason why guys are seeking other options in the first place. Don't you get it? This is interesting, man. Like, they always try to make it seem like you taking advantage of the women. So this is another shame tactic. This is what women do. They can't argue a point. They're going to come with a way to shame you, change your way of thinking. Last time I checked, there's a lot of countries out there. And so not everybody meeting in a different country is poor. And this just shows that you don't have a lot of experience yourself outside the country. But at the end of the day, a lot of them do want to just come to America and get a green card. But what a lot of these women are just ignoring is the culture difference. And some of the values are different. The type of way that they treat you as a man is just different. The way they respect you is different. The way they respect a relationship is different. A lot of women out there, they can stand on their own too as well, and they could make their presence known, right? If they, if they have a concern, they'll let you know about it. And it's not that it's easier in the sense that, you can just run over them. If they get mistreated, a lot of them will leave, just like any other woman would. So I just think it's overplayed a little bit. A lot of women try to shame you about that. Like I said, some guys do take advantage, just no different than women. They take advantage of a lot of guys. And that's, I'm sure that it's all good for a lot of women to do that, right? Flex any type of leverage. And that's what women are literally trying to do all the time in America. You know what I'm saying? Even they don't really have the leverage, they're constantly trying to get a man to come out of pocket, regardless if you're in a relationship or not. And truth be told, there's women that come from other countries that study in America, right? They're on some type of student visa or something like that. And without even having to have a passport, you can meet a lot of women that are on these type of arrangements here. And they're quality women. A lot of them are looking for good higher education. And so, and a lot of them are from well-to-do families, at least middle class or more even, you know what I'm saying? Not that I really care as much as how much a woman makes. But that's what I'm saying. It's like not every woman from another country is struggling like that. You know what I mean? They probably do it just as good or better than a lot of women in America. Going to school here and looking for better things. And so you don't have to go to the depths of a poor country. That's the picture she's painting. And a lot of women like this that are against this passport bros movement, they're trying to paint that to shame the men. And every time you guys speak like this, you're only really strengthening the movement. Of course, you're saying you don't care, but at the end of the day, that's why you're speaking on it. You do care. It's just no talking to a lot of these women, man. There's no talking to them. There's no reasoning. Because they're going to find a way to pick apart and try to shame you and guilt you into thinking the way that they think. Right? You got leverage. They don't want you to use it. Meanwhile, they're using it constantly to get the conditions to where they can get what they want about you. It's from woman to a man. You don't even have to be in a relationship, and they want you to put their furniture together or pick something up, get something for their kids. You might be on date number 1 or 2, but that's just what it is, right? They want you to do all of that, but damn you if you use any type of leverage and flex any type of options. A lot of non-American women tend to cater to you a lot more and take the relationship much more seriously. Again, not every situation is perfect. Believe me, I've seen some bad situations as well, some bad relationships. So just because you're a passport bro don't mean that you're gonna be automatic, but it does increase your chances to find a woman who is more traditional, if that's what you want, or certainly have different values than women here in America. And it's not just about wanting less, it's about wanting different. Their values are different. They're still women. They still need to be stimulated. They still need to be taken care of and given affection and given attention. That's for sure. These aren't robots. They just got different values. Tend to appreciate the situation that they're in and appreciate the moments for what it is a lot more. And it's not about comparison and getting the most of this and getting the most of that and having these expectations. When you have a lot of expectations, you tend to get disappointed often. A lot of women mistake higher standards and being harder to please with getting better results. And a lot of times, it's results be damned.